In today's video tutorial, it is not about making a card. It is how you can use the program Evernote to keep track of all your supplies in your craft room and be able to find them quickly. So let's get started. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I organize all of my crafting supplies using the website Evernote. So what you will do is go to evernote.com and download the link. And I have added the link right down here. It's a little green elephant. So what I need to do is each time I want to log in, I click on Evernote. It opens it up, and when I click on my name and go to account information, and I'm going to bring this a little bit closer so you can see. You can see that I have the basic membership, which does not cost anything. You can use 59, or it's actually 60 megabytes upload every month. And you can see here that I've only used 59.6 the last month, and my 60 megabytes will reset in 3 days. Then here you can see my account is linked to two devices. So it is linked to my Mac computer and also to my iPhone. So once I add something to the website, I can also look it up on my iPhone if I'm out shopping and I want to know if I have a particular item. So I'm going to close that. So there are shortcuts, which I never use, all my notes, and if I click on that, it shows me absolutely everything that I own in my craft room, whether it be embellishments, punches, paints, designer series paper. I'll go over here to notebooks so you can see what notebooks I have. I have 12 by 12 solid color Stampin' Up paper, beads, Copic markers, brads, watercolors, all my designer series paper. I have 53 sets of that. Die and embossing folders, just dies here, embellishments, embossing folders, punches, stamps, stamp and die sets, and on and on. So you can set up whatever notebook you would like. Now, within each of those notebooks, you can add something. So I'm going to show you how I add something. So I'm going to start with outdoor barbecue stamp set. So I'm going to click on just the stamps, and it's going to open up that notebook. There's all my stamps. Now I want to add a new note, so I'm going to come up here to the top, click on New Note. I'm going to bring it forward a little bit again so you can see. and I'm going to type in outdoor barbecue. And that is the name of the stamp set, and will be then put into my notebook with stamps. So I'm just going to click enter and it will come down to the next line. Now I have everything labeled on my stamp sets using these Avery color coding labels, and I like the yellow ones because I'm able to see better. And I have everything numbered. So the outdoor barbecue will be S, stands for Stampin' Up, and it will be 148. So I'm going to type that in. S 148. Then I'm going to enter it. Now I want an image of that stamp set, so I'm going to just bring this down to the bottom, and over here I've added the Stampin' Up website. So I'm going to type in under Find Products, Outdoor Barbecue. It's C, not a Q. And there is the stamp set right there on the website. So I'm going to click on it. And then I'm going to make it larger by adding the plus sign. And there is the stamp set. So what I do is double click or two-finger click, and you'll know this by your own computer. I'm going to click on it. Then I'm going to copy that image. Then I'm going to come down here to my notes. And you see I have my little cursor right there. I'm going to go up here to edit and paste. And there is a picture of everything that's in that stamp set and where it's located. S141. So you'll want to add tags, and what I do is I add like the pictures. So there's a steak, so I add steak, and once you add something in, it will automatically pop up if it's there in your tag area. Then there's a picture of a hamburger. And then a comma. That saves it. Did I spell that wrong too? I tell you, I am the worst speller. Then a flame, comma. Then there's a shish kebab, and I know I won't be able to spell that. So I'm going to go right to the ear of corn, ear of corn, comma. Then bottle of ketchup, comma. And then I'll put barbecue. And I will also put grill, because that's another keyword that I may be able to find it with. Now I will also add all of my sentiments. So I will add love is in. So see, it's already there. So I have something else where that is on a stamp set. But it also has, oh wait, that's barbecue. So I'm going to add that. Oh wait. Now I'm going to show you here where it stopped it because I put the comma. And you can't put a comma in when you're adding it. So I'm going to remove that and I'm going to start all over on that part. Love is in the air. Oh, wait. And I'm not going to add the comma because then that ends that tag. I'm just going to space bar and put that's barbecue. Then I put the comma, okay? Then I'm going to type in a dad like you is rare. And I will continue and put all of those sentiments in, including shish kebab. But I got to look how to spell that. So then once you close it out, it will be in Evernote. So I'm going to bring this down and I'm going to go to Evernote. And do you see this little thing? It was spinning here. Let's see if you can see it. I don't think you could see it. Yeah, this little thing up here, it was spinning. So that was telling me it was being downloaded to my iPhone. So say for instance, let's go back here to notebooks. And this is every single notebook I have, or all my supplies. And say for instance, I want to stamp something with a barbecue. So I go over here to the search bar and I will type in barbecue. And there it comes up. And I know it's in S148. Okay, let's do another one real quick. So I'm going to go back to my notebooks. I'm going to click on my stamps. To open it up, I'm going to do a new note. So up here in the left-hand corner, and I'm going to put in the stamp set, you always deliver. So I'm going to type that in. You always deliver. And my next number is S149. So I'm going to put that in. And that way I will know where it's located. So now I want to put in the image. So I will bring this down to the bottom. go to the Stampin' Up website, and I'm going to type in "You Always Deliver." There it is. I'm going to click on it, hit the plus sign so that it makes it a little bit bigger. I'm going to put 2 fingers down, and again, I'm not sure how you copy and paste with your computer, but this is how I do it with mine. So I press 2 buttons, copy image, then I go down here to my Evernote file. I'm going to edit and paste, and there is that stamp set. There is the image of it, where it's located and what it's named. So again, I want to put some tags so that I can find what is all in this stamp set. So I go over here to my tags, and there is an image of a delivery man. So I'm going to put that in. Comma. I'm going to also put in UPS, UPS, delivery man. There are some hearts. There is a box. See, I already have box somewhere in the system, so it brings it up, comma. There is a gift, and there is a gift box, so I have it also under gift box. Do you see? It came up right here. So if I just hit the comma, it will add it to the tags. There is a dog. There. I have things that have a dog bone, a dog bowl, a dog collar, a dog house. But this is just an image of a dog, so I add my comma. There is a planter with flowers. Comma. And then again, I will add my sentiments, and I will just add one sentiment right now. So I'm going to add delivering sunshine your way, comma. I'm only going to do that one. So then I close that out, and it automatically saves it. So I'm going to leave the Stampin' Up site. I'm going to go here to Evernote, and let's just go to notebooks again, and let's search. Say for instance you want to put a stamp that has a gift on it. So I go up here to the search bar, I type in gift, enter, give it a minute, and absolutely everything I own that has either the word gift, the gift of fall, that was a paper pumpkin set, my You Always Deliver, there was another paper pumpkin kit, and for my paper pumpkin kits, I put PP and then the number of it is. A big thank you stamp, that's S1. Bring on the presents, S2. And say for instance, I want to look and see what is specifically in that stamp set. I will click on it twice. It will come up, and it will show me an image of what is in that stamp set. Maybe the stamps, the dies, and maybe some of the cards that I've made or tagged there. Let's look at one more. Let's say you want to stamp some hearts. So you're going under the search bar up here and you're going to stamp in hearts or heart. Oop, I don't want that as a new notebook. I want it over here under search. So heart, enter. And absolutely everything that I own in my craft room that is heart related is here. My heart punch pack, from the heart faceted gems. There's a heart here in the Every Season punch pack. There is a heart from a retired set, S143, Hearts Come Home, stamp and die set. In the Parisian Beauty Bundle, S132, there's a heart in there, and it goes on and on. So that is how you add something to your Evernote notebook. So let's add one more thing. We're going to go to notebooks, and I have the Tropical Oasis trinkets, and that is considered an embellishment. So I'm going to double click on embellishment. That's all my embellishments. I want to add a new note, so I'm going to go up here to the left, click on new note, and I'm going to type that in, Tropical Oasis trinkets. And I will show you in a minute. I have that in another binder. It's from Totally Tiffany. It's called a scrap rack, and that's where I keep all my embellishments. So I will show you in a minute where that is and what number I'm going to put it under. But in the meantime, let's add the picture. So we'll go back over here to the Stampin' Up website, and we're going to search for that product, and we're going to go under Tropical Oasis trinkets, and then search. Now, there's everything in the catalog that has to do with Tropical Oasis. There is the trinkets, there's the bundle in French and also in English. So I'm going to click on the trinkets, make it larger, copy and paste that image, and add it right here. Edit, paste. And that is a picture of all of those trinkets. So under here, under tags, I'm going to add what is all those trinkets. So I'm going to type in pineapple. And see, I already have a pineapple. I have a pineapple punch too, but that will show me how many pineapples I have in my craft room, or images with a pineapple. So then a comma. There is also a hibiscus, Hibiscus. And there, I already have a hibiscus because I have the designer series paper, and I'm sure I added that with that. Let me just double check and make sure you guys are seeing everything. There you go. Yeah, you're able to see it. And then there is also a ukulele. I don't think I have any of those, but we will add that. And as I type it in, it will show me if I have any ukuleles in my craft stash. Nope, because it didn't come up. And then I have a leaf shape. Now I have lots of leaves. Now, since there is also a hibiscus, I will want to put it under floral too, so that it pops up. And I will want to add embellishments. See, they're embellishments. So that when I go to find something, if I just type in the search bar embellishments, absolutely everything that I own that's an embellishment will pop up. Now I've added that. Now see, there's all my embellishments, just all my gems, all my rhinestones. There's the jingle bells. Where it's located, it's in 8F of my scrapping rack. The noble peacock rhinestones. The melon mambo is in 1A. Let's see, we'll go through this. The Old Olive is in 4B, Pretty Peacock 4B. Now I know this takes a fair amount of time to do, but how many of you spend time digging through your craft room trying to find something? This way, it does take you some time to enter everything. However, when you go to look for something, it's all right there. Let's say, for instance, real quick, I want to stamp happy birthday on a card. I type in happy birthday, but I didn't spell it right. Birthday. And absolutely everything I own in my craft room that has happy birthday on it, whether it be an embellishment or a die, it will come up. So I found happy birthday dies, happy birthday to you stamp, vintage happy birthday die, and happy birthday gorgeous. So as I scroll through this, and I can remember what a lot of these things are. The Gangs All Mirror, that has to do with happy birthday. Life is Grand, Itty Bitty Greetings. And so as I scroll through it, I can look and say, oh yeah, that's a small itty bitty happy birthday. That will go. This one's bigger. This is S64, one for all, and that says birthday. Oh, that's a little bit bigger sentiment. I can use that. So absolutely every single time I get something or purchase something, I add it into here. Okay, on this one, I've sped it up a little bit. These are some dies. I'm going to put it into the die folder. So I click on it, add a new note, type in what it is, go to my Stampin' Up website, type it in, enlarge the image, copy it, go back to Evernote and paste it. Then I add my tags, stitched, rectangle. I could add banners, dies, so that when I go to look for dies, those will come up, and those are all my dies that I own. Okay, now I'm going to show you how I add on my numbers. So here's the stamp set. You always deliver, and like I said, in Evernote, it will be found in S149. So I just take a little round sticky, write S149, open up the stamp set, and if you turn it over, you can pull out the insert, and I just stick it right here up at the top, then slide it back in with the stamp set, and on my shelf, I know when I look in Evernote, this will be in S149, and I'm going to show you that on the shelf in a moment. Now, the rectangle, the Stitch So Sweetly rectangle dies, they're not all rectangle. On the shelf, or in a bend, my next number for that is 141. So I will add that into my Evernote file and say it's 141. So when I type in stitched, it will show me that's where it is. Now I hope I don't make you too dizzy with this, but I have these bins, and again, start with number 1. These are all embossing folders. This is the next set, and my next number is 141. So it's gonna go way back here in the back. Sorry guys. Oh, I know that's getting blurry. But my last set was 140, and then this is 141. Sorry, I know it's a little bit blurry. Then my stamp sets are all labeled so I can find them quickly. I've moved over here to this side of the cabinet, and you can see that my last number, Thoughtful Blooms, was 147. So I'm going to slip 148 in there, and then Stampin' Up 149 here. So then I will be able to find it. Now, let me just move slowly. Those Tropical Oasis embellishments. This is called a scrap rack, and it is file folders, but let me just real quick show you. So I put those embellishments here, and I labeled this page as number 5. So in Evernote, I know when I type in this Tropical Oasis Trinkets, it will tell me it is in number 5. And as I turn it over, it has all of my embellishments. My washi tapes. Then over here, I have it color-coded. So, say for instance, this is all my pinks. And in my Evernote, it will tell me Petal Pink flowers are in 7A. So you don't have to go digging through your stash to find each little embellishment or trinket. Now let me just do one more thing. So I have a file called Designer Series Paper. I'm going to click on it. It comes up with every single paper I own. But let's say, for instance, you want a piece of paper with old olive in it. So type in old olive, enter, and all of my papers that have old olive in it are here. So I can just scroll through it real quick and say, oh yeah, I remember that paper. It's got that in there. Oh, I can use that. Now, occasionally, because of a glitch in the system, it'll come up as rhinestones. Well, maybe I typed it in wrong and put DSP in there. I don't know. But again, it's just a really good program, even without those little glitches, to find what you need. Thank you for joining me today, and I do hope that this video tutorial is able to help you to use Evernote so that you can keep your craft supplies organized and be able to know how to reach them quickly so that you can do more crafting. If there's anything I can do to help you out, please leave a comment and I will get back to you and try to assist you in using this program. Thank you so much and see you soon.